Hello and welcome back to The Nest, your source for anything and everything Atchison High. My name is Kylie.
And my name is Edwin. First, we have a message from Dr. Williams.
All right, Phoenix, let's talk about the dress code. We talked a little bit about it at the beginning of the school year as we were doing our assemblies with the classes. But we need to bring it back and have another conversation about it because I don't want anyone to have their parent come and bring them new clothes. So let's talk. All right, so we want appropriate student dress. Do you guys know that being dressed appropriately enhances the positive school culture? We don't want to chase you around and tell you to please pull your pants up. Please keep your shorts a little bit longer. We don't want to have to say that to you. So here are some key things that you can remember, okay? First up, please do not wear t-shirts that have anything inappropriate on the front, okay? So take a look at what you're putting on in the morning. Those are great for outside of school, not inside of school. So check your t-shirts, make sure they're appropriate. Also, please check your pants. Everyone, make sure that your pants are not too short. If you have shorts that are way up here, then they're probably not appropriate for school. So please make sure you're checking that. Keep them pulled down. For some reason, the 90s are back. There's a new trend to where you roll your pants down. That's not the best because then we show all of our midriff. Remember, midriffs, 3 fingers. Boom. Check it, clock it. Thank you. All right. And please do not bring blankets to school. All of your classes are not freezing cold. Some of them are a little cold, so you gotta dress appropriately. Dress in layers. Wear your jackets, okay? That's appropriate. And then, please make sure that if you have your hoodie up, because I understand hoodies are comfy, right? If you have your hoodie up, don't be trying to keep that earbud in there. We can see that too, okay? We can see that too. All right, you guys, the dress code, we're really gonna put emphasis on it next week, so please make sure that you don't get upset with us if you're not dressed appropriately. We love you all, Phoenix. We want you to be successful everywhere you go. And that starts right here at school. Happy Friday.
Thank you, Dr. Williams. Let's run right into our Phoenix Sports recap.
Looking forward to winning a lot of football games. That's number one. And then our new turf field. Extremely excited about that. We're going to be the team that has turf, and we're no longer the last team in Kansas with grass fields. So extremely looking forward to that. We got that big A out there, Atchison Phoenix representing with our colors popping. So hopefully our alumni and our community come together and witness our new field. Coming up on 27 years of shoes to fill behind Coach Smith. He's a legend within his own right. So being able to coach on his staff for the past 2 years, I got to learn from him. One of the main things for me is just to keep the team together. When we start losing or things don't go our way, we start to fall apart a little bit. So for me this year is just to promote more team bonding activities for them and keep the guys together to know that, just because something doesn't go our way in the beginning half doesn't mean that we can't come out on top together at the end. So, a good motto for us this year is sometimes me, sometimes you, always us. And I just continue to remind them of that when things don't go our way. Just the support. And since I got the job, everybody in the town's kind of supported me. Being a BC alumni, getting texts and calls from some of my buddies that I played with, the kids and their parents supporting me as well. And I can't count on my hand how many times a kid texted me outside of practice or reached out to me before, just thanking me for being there for them. And I am young, so I relate to them a little bit in that aspect. So, just being a resource to them outside of football and letting them know, certain things are bigger than football, trying to prepare them for life at the end of the day as well. So it's just I'm excited and I'm ready to go.
Wow, friend, this season looks great for our football team.
Clubs have taken over at Atchison High School. Let's take a look how they are going.
I have the grilled cheese club. I think everybody had a really good time. It's hard not to. Grilled cheese makes everybody feel better. We make ooey gooey masterpieces of cheese and butter, grilled golden perfection so that we can bring each other together and enjoy the wonderfulness of grilled cheese.
I teach the Hunters Education Club, or Hunters Club, Outdoors Club, whatever you want to call it. First week of clubs went extremely well. Everyone that was there is really interested in learning more about the outdoors and Kansas hunting laws. Specifically, we go over the moral, ethical, and legal rules for hunting in the state of Kansas and how it aligns with the international hunting standards.
My club is the meditation club. And so what we do is basically learn what meditation kind of is. Just do a little brief meditation. It's to relax, chill out, kind of get yourself in a different headspace, things like that. It's very relaxed. It went pretty well. The kids were very receptive to just listening to something, introducing what meditation is and how it works. And they went through their first little wasn't even 10 minutes. It was really short, like a 5-minute little meditation. And then we'll just learn what meditation is, what they think of it, how they feel, see if it works for them.
I'm sponsoring the guitar club. It went really well. We covered, what the guitar is, the parts of the guitar. We also had some basic chords. We're using some of the school guitars so that we handed those out, and we'll get them this Friday again and get them tuned. Tuning's going to be our first step, and then we hope to work into chords, and then we hope to work into maybe some music.
You should join the Uno Club. It's the coolest.
Finally, for Phoenix Around Town, we try to answer the very important question.
Which Phoenix sports team could run a McDonald's the best?
Which Phoenix sports team do you think could run a McDonald's the best?
Yeah, I'm thinking football because we got Coach Combs. Coach Combs, you gonna get your food right.
Football.
Why?
We all know how to cook, flipping a patty, seasoning the food right, giving our customers what you want,
I personally think the basketball team can run a McDonald's the best.
Why?
Mainly because our general manager or our boss would be Patrick Battle.
Probably the Honor Society, just because it's the smart kids.
You said run where?
A McDonald's?
Probably like cross country or something.
Why is that?
Because they look like they're the most smartest. Our team's kind of a little bit on not the brighter side.
The football team,
Why?
because you'd have the largest staff, and if somebody missed, you could just fire them and bring on the next one.
Which Phoenix sports team do you think could run a McDonald's the best?
I think volleyball. I feel like they all work together pretty good. Structure, that's better than the other sports we have here, so volleyball has my vote.
Very interesting. Now let's hear some announcements.
Homecoming is on September 13th. Be on the lookout for the Spirit Days for that week.
Miss Trotter has a scholarship opportunity for juniors and seniors. See her for details.
FBLA is kicking off the year. Our first meeting will be on Friday, August 29th. If you're ready to build leadership skills, travel, and be part of something big, this is your chance. Stop by Miss Hutchison's room to sign up and become a leader.
That will do it for this week's episode of The Nest. Thank you to Daylight Donuts for sponsoring this episode of The Nest. I am Edwin.
And I'm Kylie, and thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss The Nest every week.